What is up, guys? It is Maxwell back with episode 27 of my Let's Max Town 10 series. As you guys can see, my Barbarian King is gonna finish his upgrade today. So we are actually going to get him up to level 30 today, which is pretty huge. And due to that, I thought I'd treat you guys a little bit with a couple of new buildings because my offense is so strong now. Let's take another look at my profile. As you can see, I have pretty much all the important war troops maxed out. I'm working on baby dragons and dragons right now, and I'm gonna do wizards and giants after that, and then I'm pretty much good to go. Except, of course, the spells. I'm gonna have to do a lot of work on the free spell and get the level on the jump spell. But as I said, my offense is so strong now that I feel comfortable with gaining more war weight. So we are going to get actually those two defenses right here. Those initial defenses that you unlock very early in the game get more and more of as you progress. So we are going to get that new cannon, the new archer tower, and upgrade those as far as possible today. Obviously the upgrade times in the beginning are very short. There we go, the new cannon is built. So due to that reason, I think it's going to be pretty much okay to sort of do a couple of upgrades in between. I'm always having one builder free, as you guys know, for walls. Upgrading the big walls, or then just dumping a bit of gold into those new walls. So with that builder that is free anyways, I figured it's okay to get a couple of levels on those new defenses in between, because I'm obviously looking to max Town Hall 10 as quickly as possible. Obviously with a few regulations, so I'm not going to throw down Inferno Towers or stuff right now. Also that wouldn't speed up the process because I need that builder time anyways at some point. But I think that those couple of buildings, they make sense to build. That's also why I built the new walls, just so I can like throw the rest of my loot into those. So for example, right now I don't have a shield, and I'm pretty much off to work right now, so I'm gonna be heading there soon. So for that reason, now when I log off now, I will, as you can see, I have 900,000 gold. I will dump those 900,000 gold into these walls before I go offline, so that when I get raided while I'm offline, I cannot lose that much. But obviously we are going to get, yeah, let's get first another level on the cannon, then we're going to do another level on the archer tower afterwards, just because the cannon is so much cheaper. So yeah, as I said, if I was logging off now, I would dump all the gold that I have, but maybe like save 100,000 for searching for raids. After that, I would dump all of that into walls, and then I would just yeah, have no gold whenever somebody's raiding me, so I can't lose any gold as well. That's why I threw down those new walls. Okay, so we are gonna have to see how many levels on those that cannon and archer tower we can get before the king upgrade finishes up tonight. I'm not quite sure on that, but it's definitely gonna be fun. Also, I'm gonna probably farm a bit more Dark Elixir until that time. As you can see, I've been going absolutely crazy on Dark Elixir, and then since I was so successful on that, I also was able to farm a lot of Elixir in the meantime, because I didn't have to focus on Dark, so I did a lot of Balloonion over the last days. And actually, I also want to show you something else. And of course, it's over here at my progress base. We are just going to scroll over. I just want to show you guys I've completed 10 level 11 walls now, so that feels pretty good. Pretty proud of that. I have 191 level 10 walls, so with that it brings us to 201 walls that are already at the minimum level that I want, which is level 10. So yeah, we are 201 walls in, so we have only 74 walls left to bring up to that standard. I think that's right. Or is it? Let's collect all the walls. Remove all. Is that 275? Yeah, I think it should be. Right? Yeah. So yeah, as I said, we are already a long way in. So looking good on that as well. And yeah, I'm really liking that progress. So yeah, I'll be back with more upgrades on that new cannon archer tower, and then tonight with the Barbarian King to cap off this episode. Alright guys, so with the cannon upgrade finishing up, it is time to get the archer tower to level 2 as well, so that's what we're going to do right now. And as the new archer tower has finished up its upgrade to level 2, we are going to get the cannon up to level 3 next. Okay guys, the cannon is level 3. You know what that means. Archer tower also going to level 3. Archer tower done. Let's get the cannon up to level 4. Okay guys, so the cannon has finished its upgrade to level 4, so we are going to start the Archer tower pretty soon right here. But first, let me show you how I cost manage. So, the Archer tower is gonna cost 20,000 gold, and I have 2.4 million right now, and I'm about to take a personal break. As you can see, 27 minutes until I will be without defense because I'll be kicked offline. So, luck has it that I have some loot in my treasury, so right now I'm going to collect that. And then what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to upgrade a wall right here to level 10. So we got another one of those knocked out of the way. And then let me check. The laboratory is going to finish in 22 hours. I'm going to need a bunch of elixir for that because I'm going to either restart my dragon or baby dragon. I'm not sure yet. So I'm not going to spend any elixir right now. Maybe I could... Yeah, well, I guess I could use 1 million on a wall, so let's do that then. I think here, right here, yeah, I have level 8 walls left right there. And then I'm going to spend 500,000 more on this wall right here. And then, yeah, it's 20,000 for the Archer tower, so we are going to dump... Well, yeah, I couldn't... Yeah, well, let's do that. We're going to dump 200,000 more right here. And then 20,000 to the Archer tower, and with that you can see we are going to go offline now, but we only have 31,000 gold left in our storages, so pretty much nothing to steal for an attacker. So yeah, that's how I cost manage, that's how I keep upgrading my base, because this way I won't lose a lot of loot. Alright, but I want to show you guys a couple more attacks as well. So this one right here was pretty cool because I was able to find another nice dead base, so just taking out a couple of defenses that have just been thrown down like my new defenses are around the bottom right there, and then just sniping off the Archer towers, Wizzy towers with minions in behind to steal all the loot. So working really nicely once again at this base. The nice thing is that all the air defenses are inside the core, so they cannot really touch my minions around the outside. So for that reason it's going to be really easy to steal all the golden elixir, and I'm gonna have to use a little bit more of my minions for the dark elixir drills because they are closer to the core, but that's also gonna be no worry. As you can see, we are able to wrap up over 70% as well, and with that a full league bonus. So for this one in Crystal League 1, where I'm currently residing, I got about 430,000 elixir, 3,000 dark elixir, 386,000 gold. So yeah, with the league bonus obviously about 450k, so pretty awesome rate. And why not check this one out as well? Found a nice and dead, or semi-dead, I guess, Channel 9. Well, it's not really dead base, it just has full collectors. And for these bases I'm always going with a very wide spread, with supporting the miners on each side early on. So you can see I'm using a rage heal spell on the left right here already, because there was the enemy Archer Queen, so my guys over there needed a bit of backup. And then as you can see now, the funnel has been created so nicely that the troops have nowhere to go but towards the middle, so they are converging now in the center. And then I'm gonna have 3 spells left to clear the entire core, and by doing that I'm gonna take away all the defensive power that is left in this base pretty much, except a couple of defenses at the bottom. I'm also gonna use a poison spell because the skeleton traps can be really tricky for miners, slowing them down and giving defenses time to kill my miners. So I'm using another heal spell right here as the first heal spell wears off. That way I am able to just pulverize the core, leave nothing left standing, and then the miners are just gonna have their way with the rest of this base, take care of pretty much all the other buildings that are left remaining. So a really awesome raid right here. Even with the heavy elixir heavy mass miner army, I didn't drop any elixir. As a matter of fact, I gained elixir. With the league bonus I got about, let's say, 450,000 elixir, so about 100,000 elixir gain on this raid, 4,000 dark elixir, and obviously I only invested 75 or 120 or something. And yeah, nice gold gain as well. So only a couple of raids for today's video, guys, but I hope you are going to be cool with that, as we did a lot of upgrades. Our Archer tower is still working right here. And then in 6.5 hours, when my king is going to finish up, I'm going to be back with that upgrade, and that's going to wrap it up for this episode. And as you can see, we desperately need to dump Dark Elixir as well so we can go farm again, because our storage is pretty full. No, just kidding, but it's always nice to have a full Dark Elixir storage. So yeah, I'll be back with the King upgrade, and that's then going to do it for today's video. And we are back with an ever so familiar picture in this episode. Archer Tower finished up. Right now we are going to upgrade that again, because actually it takes 12 hours and it's about 8 o'clock in the evening right now. And so that way I can use the entire night without having to worry about it. And then the cannon is only 6 hours. So I will be able to start that in the morning then. And yeah, that's just the ideal time management for me. So another update on the schedule, guys. The King upgrade takes another hour and 45 minutes, and we have a war starting in an hour and 49 minutes. So I'm gonna use the King for my war attacks and then send him back to sleep after. So you guys are probably gonna see a couple of live war attacks next. Alright guys, war has started, the King has finished, as you can see, up to level 29, so I've got my army ready, so we should be good to go, and let's head in on number 5. Alright, number 5, I think this is the one I want to hit. Let's just make sure, yeah, looking pretty good right here. Let me just check on that range. Alright, okay. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Alright, let's go in then. So we're gonna start things off with a wizard right here, and then baby dragon right here. Let's get a wizard going up here as well, and then a couple of golems, another wizzy for funneling. Then we're gonna have to break the wall. Alright, looking good. Get the bowlers. Oh, the bowlers were placed pretty poorly. I hope they are still gonna go in. Let's get the jump rolling poison for the dragon. Rage and heal spell for the bowlers. Let's use the King ability. Archer Tower is distracted, so let's move in with the Hawks down here. Pretty heavy on the Hawks early on. So the center has been bowled over, that's looking good. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. Let's use a heal spell right here to have the Hawks and the bowlers benefit. And then we're just dropping Hawks clockwise around the base, drop some cleanup up here. I'm actually going to save a couple of Hawks for cleanup. Double Giant Bomb does not kill level 6 Hawks, so we are still good. Yeah, looking pretty strong right here. I'm gonna save those 5 Hawks, as I said, for cleanup, because I don't have that much cleanup. I just noticed that. I kind of forgot about cleanup. So guys, always bring cleanup, otherwise you might get a time fail, but we are good on this one either way. Just gonna drop those guys in here. Alright. Yep, that's a 3-star. Nice way to start off the war. Pretty easy base, obviously, pretty compact, and nice pathing for the bowlers. The only thing I had to worry about was the dragon right there and get that out of the way, but pretty easy in the end. And yeah, got the 3-star right here, so pretty nice start for us. And then I'm gonna hit number 1 next. Actually, I'm gonna try to 2-star that one with a high percentage, because I think that our Town Hall 10 has a chance to 3-star number 2 right here, and also number 3, since those are pretty weak bases and they also have a pretty poor design. So we only have 1 Town Hall 10 once again, so actually we have 2 Town Hall 10s, I didn't even know about that, but this guy doesn't have his queen, so he's pretty much a Town Hall 9 as well. So if we can 2-star number 1, our Town Hall 10 should be able to 3-star those 2 guys right here, 2 and 3, so I've got the Bowler Witch army cooking up right now. When that one is ready, I will be back with my second attack, and hopefully we can then 2-star number 1 and get this war rolling even nicer. Alright guys, so looks like we are about ready to go. Got a couple of max witches, a bowler and a giant in the clan castle. The rest are all my own troops. They are obviously not maxed since I'm a Town Hall 10, but I think we have a pretty good chance to actually 2-star number 1 as our opponent wraps up another couple of stars as well. So hopefully we can do this for the perfect start to this war. We are going to come in from over here actually. Going to do the standard bowler and witch attack that I know and love from Town Hall 11. So yeah, without further ado, let's get going. I think this should work out pretty nice. Hopefully I am right. Let's see what we can do against this one. Alright, so we're starting this off with a couple of giants and then 3 witches and 4 bowlers in each corner. A couple giants over here as well. 3 witches and 4 bowlers, and then once that has created a little bit of a funnel, we are gonna place a jump spell over here, place some more giants, clan castle, remaining 2 witches, the king. The rest of my bowlers get a wizard going in there as well. Then we're gonna get ready with the first rage spell pretty soon. Can already drop the jump. There goes the rage spell. Gotta activate the king ability because of the single targeting Inferno Tower. King is already down, but that should not be that bad. Ooh, it's looking really tough. I'm actually getting killed right in front of the town hall. That's pretty bad. A lot of troops went around the outside, but I kind of planned for that. Yeah, this is definitely a fail. 38%. I got a couple of giant bombs in front of the town hall there, it looks like. Man, I really thought my attack would have been able to progress a bit further into this space, but yeah, this is a fail, so the rest doesn't really matter. I can just wrap it up right there. And yeah, disappointing one, but it happens. I'm not gonna cut it out of the video because obviously I failed too, and obviously didn't make a great choice right here, but at least got a little bit of the base scouted, so maybe that can pay a little bit dividends to the clan later. Alright, so let's get the king upgrade rolling. 140,000 dark elixir, and then we can go out farm again. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Until the next one, I will see you all later. Peace out.